And they was serious about that. Hey, karaoke.
And I should have filmed myself because, of course, I did the Love Shack.
I know you did.
And tore it up. I jammed. Had my little white girl dance on. I was jamming. Love Shack, baby. That's what you should be playing right now, some Love Shack. I was jamming.
What's a white girl dance?
You know, we be doing a little, and doing a little, hey. You know what I'm saying?
The swim?
Yeah, the swim and the going back and the offbeat and,
That's
I was getting jammed.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You ain't never seen a white person dance before?
I really don't try to watch them people.
Okay. I can't with y'all. I'm going to take y'all on a field trip.
Those people.
The field trip of get a grip on life and get with it or quit it.
I got to go
What you got to do?
I got to go white watching?
No, you just got to. You should know how white folks dance. You've been living long enough to see somebody dance. Right? Or no?
I really don't, like I said, I don't really even pay attention to people like that.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about you guys.
I don't be people watching like.
All right, so we got a lot to talk about. Of course, I'm gonna talk about my my Jersey trip throughout the show, and then last week's guest. We had a few special guests in the closet.
Yeah, it was definitely
last week.
Some kookiness going on over here.
Yeah, in Jersey City, and then we got a lot of little gossip and stuff that we can talk about. Namely, one of the things I want to talk about is Michael Vick's comments. Did you guys hear?
Yeah.
About Michael Vick's comments?
Yep. So, you got him, or
what do you have to say about it? What do you think? Because basically he made a comment on how you say his name?
Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick, that if he cuts his hair and get himself to trim it up or whatever, he may be taken serious and can get a job in the NFL. So what do you think about that?
I mean, I think. Well, I heard him speak again today on the interview. It was just him and the people on like an AM channel, and he kind of explained it. But him cutting his hair doesn't mean he'll get a job. If he was a better quarterback, no matter if he took protests or anything, he'll have a job right now.
You think so?
Yeah.
So you think it's his skill?
Because there was every game last season that he took a knee. There was two other guys that took a knee with him. If you saw it, they're still in the league.
So,
they're still playing because their play was better than Kaepernick's play. His play is better. He sucked as a quarterback. So only thing that helps things is if you win.
Right.
I mean, if you win, just look at Michael Vick. He went through the whole thing with the dog thing, so he can speak from experience a little bit. He did have to clean up his image a little bit. You can't. White people are scared of black people.
But why do you say that though?
They are.
It's factual.
They're intimidated by black men. So you wearing a big afro and throwing a black fist, no team is going to want you. So they're blackballing him. He's still better than half the backups in the league right now. So you took a stand and it was great. It was fine. But if he was winning and was a better quarterback, they wouldn't care if he took a knee. They wouldn't care if he came with 10 Black Panthers with him. It doesn't matter because all that matters is winning in the NFL.
So I mean, but I thought that he was really good though. I thought that he was considered.
He was good. He was really good for like 1 year. Then he got injured. He had surgery, and then he hasn't been really good. But he's still better than 90% of the backups in the league.
Okay.
Way more athletic, but he's not going to be a starter in the league right now.
Okay. Well,
I think his response was appropriate too.
What was his response?
He tweeted the definition of Stockholm syndrome.
So what is what was it?
Stockholm syndrome. The Stockholm syndrome appears when an abused victim develops a kind of respect and empathy towards their abuser. It was named after a bank robbery in Stockholm when a group of bank employees were held hostage and developed a sense of strong empathy towards their captors. When this traumatic event was over, they even defended their captors by not wanting to say anything that might endanger their captors' freedom. This usually happens because the victim sees the smallest act of decent behavior as an extracted event, which makes them see their captors as essentially good. This way, they leave aside all negative behavioral distinctions of their captors and focus on positive ones. This syndrome is also called traumatic bonding or victim brainwashing. So he's basically saying that Michael Vick has been conditioned to succumb to public opinion or, white opinion that, in order to be successful, we have to look a certain way, do a certain thing, and not follow to what their status quo is.
Okay.
How they think we should look like compared to what our hair and our bodies do.
Okay. Well, yeah, I really don't know. I'm not a big football fan, so I don't know anything about his skills. I remember just hearing one year he was like one of the best.
They went to Super Bowl.
Out there. So now, I guess he's fell off. Maybe.
But what I'm saying is, hair has nothing to do with it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's an scapegoat. The league is blackballing him for taking the knee.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also his play. It's a whole bunch of factors. If he was playing well and was the top of his game, they wouldn't care.
Right.
Yeah, they wouldn't care what he's doing, because just look at the league. Half of the league right now is cornrows and dreadlocks.
That's true.
Just look at the top players on most teams. Look at an NFL team. Look at a basketball team now. They all got nappy hair, and you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't combing it. It's whatever. So image, yeah. He this wasn't his image before, and he got this image because he got with a girl. His girlfriend is like,
she's Arabic, right, or Muslim,
yeah,
or something.
She's like Nation Islam.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess he took on her beliefs and stuff like that. He grew up in his parents are white.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Well, I don't want this to get straight serious. I want it to be a fun, good night. So I don't want to dwell on anything, but I think he needs to do what he wants to do, and if he really wants to be in the league, he knows he has to do to be in the league. So it is what it is.
Well, there it is.
It is. Now,
Right.
I have a question. I have a question that was submitted to me by a young man who did not want his name to be mentioned, but he wanted to know. He apparently was raped by 2 women until his penis couldn't work no more, and no one's believing his story. Can a man be raped by 2 women?
Is he drugged?
He didn't say he was drugged, but can a man be raped by 2 women?
If he's not drugged, no.
You couldn't be raped by 2 women?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
So what's her name? What's her name from that movie?
Dog.
What about the lady from the Eddie Murphy movie?
What Eddie Murphy?
What's the movie when he was
Norbit? Norbit?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's her name?
That's rape.
Yeah.
That's rape.
I still know. If he's drunk or drugged, I say yes, but
You know what? I'm gonna set something up. I'm gonna have some nice, not big ones, but some nice strong ones come one day and just get you, because you just think you Aquaman. Can you think you can be, taken down by 2 women and raped, poet?
It's possible.
Anything's possible, right?
yeah, anything's possible.
It's possible.
So what do you think? What do you think? For someone asking advice about this, what do you think? What would you tell them?
The average male is not going to look at that as being
Nobody.
raped.
Nobody looks at rape. That's why nobody believes him.
But you can't. But here's the thing: do you really think, like, honestly, that a man cannot be? Anything's possible. Maybe he really was raped, and it could have been a drug thing. I don't know. But
this is what
rape
I doubt.
is rape.
I doubt that they came up to him and said, "Hey,
Give me that.
yay, like, yeah."
Yeah.
Let me see that thing real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like that.
I mean,
he had to put himself in a position where it got presented. He probably accepted from one of them. The other one might have just probably fell into it.
Yeah.
I'll give you a scenario, right?
Mm-hmm.
You hear about it all the time. Like, dudes to find a girl, maybe 2 girls, like at a club or something. They're like, hey, come back to this room or whatever. And not as far as rape, but they rob them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me tie you up. Now, if you tie me up, then I can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
right? And some people let that happen because they think it's about to be on the crack.
Yeah, that's just kinky.
You understand what I'm saying?
Some freaky sneaky.
So yes, so
You still in my word.
so to go back to it, yes, I think that 2 women can rape a man.
Mhm.
If he was drunk, you know, and they
Or
went back
detained.
or something like that, or they said he could have been sober and said, "Oh, let me tie you up. It's about, you know, these two, we about to do it, you know, whatever." And then,
I don't know if I want to be tied up.
but obviously he must have wanted it.
How?
Because I don't know.
How?
I don't believe it.
Fellas, here's some advice. Before you make any big decisions, go rub one out real quick and then go back to it.
What happened?
I said, my advice for the fellas is before you make any rash decisions, go rub one out and then go back to the situation and see how you feel about it after.
What does go rub one out mean? That's
You
something
know
nasty.
exactly what it
That's
means.
disgusting. But I'm just saying,
It's logical sense.
then you asking for it, right? If you go rub one out real quick, how you gonna just say before
No,
you
he's
rape me?
saying basically,
Clear your head, because men make a lot of irrational thoughts
Yeah.
in pursuit.
We're not talking about you somewhere. We're talking about somebody seriously being raped, not wanting to have sex with these
And
women.
I feel like his libido got him in that position.
Well-
it can't happen like a man raping a woman. That's what I'll say. Where they just come and like physically take it from a woman.
There are some women that are stronger than men.
There's no way he's getting forced
yeah,
into
I
a
agree
room
with that.
somewhere.
How do you know that though?
By 2 women? No.
Yes. How do you know that?
No.
There's a way that can go down.
There's
Yeah.
a- there's a
The
whole bunch of-
likelihood of that happening to the gentleman.
what I'm
has to
saying
be-
is it's not going to be rape because I feel like the guy went there with the intentions to have sex.
I would say it's at least an 8% chance that he's likely to have that situation.
They don't want it anyway.
But they might.
They might be a bullet.
Another kind of way though.
No, they
No.
might say they won't. You never know.
We gonna fight.
There's a lot to ask. Like, how tall is this gentleman? What does he weigh?
Well, wait, hey, let me ask you a question.
Is he a frail
I think there's
guy?
a lot of different variables possibly in a situation. If you go to or find yourself in an environment with yourself and a woman, and maybe you are okay with having sex with that particular woman.
Like I just said a second ago.
Yeah, but then maybe she wants to get a little kinky and say, okay, well, let me tie you up, baby. And you say, okay, I've never done that before. Let's try that. And then she bring one of her friends in.
And what's her
now-
name? I can't.
Rasputia.
Have you seen her
No.
Norbit.
What's her
from
name?
Norbit? The wife on Norbit?
No, I've not seen her.
Okay,
But let's say then she brings in her girlfriend.
She
And
make
you
a
say,
brick
wait a minute,
house
hold
like a
up.
pebble.
What's going on here? Oh, we're gonna get you.
But see, I feel like a dude's not gonna say, "Oh, well, what's going on?"
Well,
he gonna
ain't
be
nothing he can do
gonna
at
be like,
that
"Oh
point.
yeah."
He's tied up.
But not every
But-
guy.
and like
maybe
I said-
Refuse to walk up in there and he gonna be like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, but I mean, what's the odds of that happening? I'm talking about.
A lot.
I bet it is
A lot
happening.
more than we think.
What I believe
I'm
happens.
talking about when you see when you see one girl and then another girl come out. Very seldom a dude gonna be, "Oh no, I'm cool."
If she look like Refusia, you will.
Oh yeah, and I said, then
A lot of guys ain't passing no just
But you know what
free
though?
box.
Not everybody wants the free box
No,
because
and-
you don't
and
know
that's
what's
what I
coming.
said.
If she
A
raping
lo-
you, you don't know what's up in that box.
This is
But-
the most
but if you-
promiscuous era.
if you got in
Right
that
now.
situation, he went with the intentions that he was gonna get some.
And like I said, his
what
libido
if he
got.
was what if he was out somewhere?
Okay, let's reverse the role. There's a female that got tied up, and maybe she was okay with the one guy, and then another guy comes in, and she said, "No, I'm not cool with this." Mm-hmm. Is that considered rape?
That's
Yeah,
right.
That's
Okay,
right.
so what's the difference?
I think it's right for a man too.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
right.
If he's not down with,
If he's not down with,
then-
and not
then it
every
isn't.
man is
He's
trying to
just
have
getting
sex
his
with
freak on.
every woman.
Right.
No. And
So
neither-
not
neither
every
is
man,
every
and not every man, right? And it could have been a situation where it's an event somebody is at, and these women, you got some criminal women out
I
there.
feel like
grab and took him.
You grab and took them.
unless they had
You don't know.
a knife or some type of weapon
Stuff
and
happens.
threatened him or something, like blackmail
They
or
could have. They
something.
could have had a gun to him.
Okay, then
They could have did a lot of things. Anything could have happened. But I think
If it's
anything's
one of those
possible.
situations, then yeah, okay.
if
yeah,
you
but-
have all those extra things, then like I said, yeah,
But
anything's possible.
Here's the thing: if
Okay,
two
so-
women,
so when
if
I'm-
two women are out there with the thought press, I'm finna go rape me some ninjas tonight.
So-
they gonna come with something more than just fists. They have to.
So when people say rape, I'm normally imagining the more violent parts of it that get talked about in media, in the news, when there are victims of these unfortunate circumstances. But I feel like in this situation, I really don't feel like a man can be put in a situation where two women are going to overpower him. They might outsmart him and get him wrapped up into something, but as far as him getting overpowered,
No.
So
into sexual.
So you don't think
that's-
that two women can?
But he is allowing his libido to
I agree with that.
override his mind state and let that happen.
Yep.
How?
Because I don't. Me right now.
He's wanting the sexual
I don't
favor
care
and getting into
how
it.
strong the woman is, and then we're in a fight. Then
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right? You can't. I don't care if it's two women. If it's just hand to hand, I'm not getting tied up and I'm not getting raped.
Okay,
already tied up.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because he got tied up because he must have wanted to be tied up.
that's not true though.
No,
that's
no,
not true.
Two women can't tie me up.
You don't know that.
I'm telling you.
One
You don't
person
know
can.
that.
One,
I'm telling you.
If a woman walks
One
in here,
woman
if
cannot
two
tie
women
me
can
up.
walk in here
Okay.
right now at gunpoint and say, "Yeah,
That's
we
why-
hear what you're
well,
talking about."
Well, that's why
Okay,
I said,
so don't
I
say.
said if it has extra stuff.
Yeah, but you know,
So
it could
extra
be, there,
stuff-
there is a woman out here in this world that's stronger than you.
Honey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. You not tie me up.
I don't want to tie your ass up.
You don't have to. I'm telling you know. Even you.
But
and
if I
the-
wanted to
there's a
tie
size
you up,
difference. No,
if I wanted to tie you up,
it would not happen.
That one woman that's stronger than me. I'm not saying this. There are a lot of women out there stronger than me.
Mm-hmm.
That one woman, by the time it's time to tie me up, she been in a fight and she ain't gonna want to tie me up. That's what I'm saying is he got tied up because he wanted to get tied up, and we don't even know if that's
I feel
what it
like
was.
he was consenting
Or
to
if there was a
everything
gun,
up until the
if
point.
there was a gun, I'm not finna die. We about to have sex. So
Get it in.
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna die.
Joker said if he got hard and bust a nut, it's not rape.
And that's not.
And that-
true.
But you know what?
That's not true either.
But I'm gonna say this
That's not
for
true either.
women.
That is
For
kind of true because if you don't want to have sex, you ain't
I think it's easier for a woman
Nah,
to get aroused even through rape, and I could be wrong. I've never been raped.
no.
Than a man.
No, dude, it's biology. It's I'm
Yeah, nah, it
dead
really
serious.
does.
It's biology, dude. I don't care if it's biology. They get to stroking or doing whatever. It's biology. You're gonna get hard and you're gonna have orgasm.
But I think maybe getting hard. It may be hard to have an orgasm if you really
Nah,
don't want
man.
it.
You keep on stroking it long enough, something gonna come out.
And as we
That is Dr. DJ Biggie Beats.
And
No,
he-
I mean that's just
it's Beats' word, and then it's everybody else's.
no, that's just honest truth.
I don't know.
All the men in here who are men and understand it's biology. What do you mean it's not rape if you get hard? It's still the same rape. It's still the same
Oh, I'm
rape.
not saying that if he got hard, it's not rape. I'm not saying that at all.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm disagreeing with what Joker said. I'm saying is biology, dude.
So you're saying that if he got hard and busted nut, it wasn't rape?
No, I'm saying it's still rape if
It's
it was
still
rape.
but
I'm saying that a man can't get raped by a woman. That's what I'm saying, unless there's extra things that happen.
that
If there's a gun, or if he was drunk,
or black
or if they put something in his drink, like a little date rape or whatever, you have no control of what you gonna do.
Okay, I'm not a man. I don't know.
But as far as like the tie up thing, I don't care how strong the woman is. If we the same size, now there are little men out there, and there's big women. The little men, you should have had a little more weight on you. Then that's your fault.
Look,
Well, you can't say that. You know what
Look.
you need to. I don't know what you need, but
let's
you need
just
something.
let's move past
He
this
gonna
with
be black. Now it's the man fault because he little.
Yeah,
Wait, let's
it's
just-
your bad.
You know what? I don't hope, but I really wish like we can find two nice sized women and just come and just take Beats' ass down
Hey,
and just prove him wrong.
Nah, look,
He's gonna blame the
we
little.
we gotta,
There's a lot of
hey,
little
we
men
gotta
out
move
here
past.
right now that want
We
to
gotta
jump
move
in the
past
river.
this. We
Hey.
gotta move
You
past
know?
this.
one of them women gonna be disabled though.
Okay, Superman.
My final words on this topic. My man, you need to watch your surroundings better. Don't put yourself in any shady situations. Do some push-ups and don't be a sucker.
You don't know his situation.
Man, Whoever it was that asked that question,
situation.
he,
You don't know.
he robbed Kardashian. Huh?
You can't say that. No, he's not right.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
saying that.
Yeah, yeah.
He said no. If you don't want it, he will not get it up. Beats if a N word rubbed on you. Are you going to nut?
I mean,
So if Refusia, somebody just
I'm
like
gonna tell you like my health teacher told me. A vagina and penis,
that's not true though. That's not true, because there are some times that you don't get, if it's not a connection or you don't feel something, you're not turned on. It's not gonna. I don't care what vagina. I don't care. There's just certain people who don't get turned on from certain people.
I feel like the nervous system.
And if you getting turned on by everybody, you need to get
I say
yourself checked.
for a woman, no, but for a man, yes.
I don't think so. But anyway, we'll agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Because I think there's some men out here that look at women like, there ain't no way in the world I'm doing that.
No, yeah, you say you won't do that.
And if she all rubbing on you, you like, I'm not turned on. I'm not.
But if you was blindfolded and you didn't even know what it was, it is what it is. That's the honest truth. It's biology.
But if you blindfolded, it could be a man.
And the truth of the matter is biology.
Yeah,
it's biology, dude.
You're not
it's whatever.
You're not gonna.
All right. Well, moving on. R. Kelly. Have you guys read the story on R. Kelly?
I don't believe it.
I don't believe that. I think that the one of the girls came out and
She
said
said
that
it wasn't real.
I guess she just over there shacking up with him. So do you guys know the story about the whole R. Kelly thing?
I believe R. Kelly has groupies.
Oh yeah, of course he has groupies.
I don't think it's their cult, but I definitely think he got groupies. I think.
So you don't think it's a cult leader?
I think they be kicking it when they stay over at his house. Man got money. He go.
See, here's the thing. Just like with the Michael Jackson thing, and I'm gonna talk about Michael Jackson in a minute too. But as soon as something happens in your past that makes you a pedophile or something, we know R. Kelly married Aaliyah for a short time and was messing with young girls. So now everything he does with women now is going to be negative. Not saying that he's not guilty of some things, but everything that he does now is going to be negative. So every time he take a girl in his house, he going to be holding her against her will or peeing on her or doing whatever.
I don't want to make light of this situation.
Is he married?
No, he's not married anymore.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I think that I believe he remarried. I know he has that one who's on that show.
After this, I highly doubt it, bro.
But
the one that's on that show, they got divorced.
I know they're divorced, but I thought he got remarried.
Oh, I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, he was a pedophile.
Yeah.
So long as what he's doing is with grown women, then it's whatever.
But now they can't see. So now is it one of those things where they can't get him as a pedophile? So now he's a cult. I mean, of all things, he's a cult leader.
That's still not a crime, though.
Well, if you're holding someone against their will,
oh yeah, I mean that's kidnapping.
Scientology does it.
Look here, don't start no crap. Don't start no.
That's what they do.
I mean, yeah, but don't start no crap. That's Scientology. They creepy.
Yeah.
They look. Anybody listening, y'all Scientology peace in the Middle East.
They worse than ISIS.
You ain't finna get me to say nothing about them people.
That's Honey and
She
Poet,
really
y'all.
That ain't Honey and Poet. That's Poet. I ain't saying nothing about no doggone Scientology. They really are. I mean, to be serious, they a little creepy.
Yeah.
Because you have to work. Like, have you seen the big Scientology on is it Sunset or Hollywood Boulevard?
Look like the Tower of Terror.
Yeah. It's purple, ain't it? Or something.
I mean, it's gray to me.
Or something, whatever. And it's like, it's I don't know. It's you have to work there inside the place, and you gotta do, and the women are separate from the men or something. It's creepy.
But that's how Muslims are though too.
That's only in their church. When they go to worship, they separate the men and the women so that they don't have to. There's no lusting. But these people have to work inside the Scientology and wherever, it's creepy. And we had a meeting. One time I had to go to a meeting. It was at the Scientology, and I'm so loony. When it said Scientology building on Vermont, I did not associate the two, because I'm like, I know it ain't Scientology, the religion on Vermont and 81st Street. I know that. So I'm finna go to this meeting, and lo and behold, it's a Scientology center.
Did you go in?
Yeah, I was scared though, because some people are creepy. But there was a lot of Muslims there too, and they was getting ready to get a little rambunctious up in that place.
Yeah.
Because somebody said something, and then the man who was Scientology, he was speaking, he said something, and then somebody said something about the Muslims, and then the one brother stood up and said this, and then the lady from the back came up, like she had the Glock 9, and I'm like, I'm about to get the hell up out of here. I ain't messing with them.
Scientologists and
They about to get
Catholics, boy.
popping.
Man, don't get me started on Catholics. Nothing against Catholics, but whenever you watch a movie, a scary movie, it's always a Catholic priest and a Rottweiler. And this little thing is driving me freaking crazy. Why is it sticking up at attention? Now it's pointing at Mr. Lee. Yeah. So yeah, that if you Catholic, no offense, but you're a little creepy to me. Because every scary movie is a Catholic priest and a Rottweiler. Go watch the scary movies and
So
see.
no Catholics and no scientists.
No, you can be Catholic. I ain't scared of. The churches
because you ain't a boy.
Oh.
Beats.
Ha!
I'm just saying.
So all the boys should be scared of the Catholic Church.
Little boys should be scared of Catholics.
History has shown.
Eddie Long, ain't he dead?
Yeah, but
Well, you don't be scared of him. He gone.
You should have been scared of him back in the day, though.
Was he really gay? Or he was messing little boys?
He was doing.
He wasn't doing little boys. He was doing he liked them young though, 18. Soon they got legal.
Like somebody we know.
Who?
I ain't gonna say no name, but somebody we all know very well.
Like them when they turn 18?
Right before they get 18. We having pool parties and stuff.
Man.
Oh my God. John Joker said, "What's up?" He said, "What's the deal, baby?"
You crazy for that one, though.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Right before 18, right?
Man.
Snatch them up, buy them cars, and get them good jobs and move them in and stuff, and then boom. And it's a type. He ain't never got no dark skinned ninjas up in there.
Because ain't none of them going to go down for that.
Yeah. Take you to the park and try to wrestle with you. At nighttime when the water sprinklers on. Ain't nobody going to no park wrestling with you at no nighttime. That's what he does. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm talking about, John? You know.
That just sound wild.
It's just a true story. Beast know it's true. He trying to act like he don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to act like he do not know, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very interesting to see what happens with R. Kelly and this whole brainwashing and cult leader Jim Jones. You guys remember the Jim Jones thing?
Kool-Aid. Mm-hmm.
Was it Kool-Aid that he spiked with something to kill people?
Yep.
We had a lady from our church that was like really, really close to our family. She got caught up in that. She died with the Jim Jones thing. So it was, he was a real cult leader.
Yep.
He was luring people up there and just came up there. Everybody was dead.
It's like Charles Manson.
Yeah, Charles Manson was crazy too. The Jim Jones thing, he was black though, right?
No.
He wasn't? He was white?
He had a lot of black followers.
Yeah.
Because he had that Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Well, he knew how to get the black folks. You say some Kool-Aid, we going.
Had them out there in the woods.
What's your favorite Kool-Aid?
Some reparations.
Flavor.
Red.
Red.
That ain't a flavor.
Hey, look.
And the black.
All black people know.
It's the color.
It's the color.
Beats, what's your favorite Kool-Aid?
The blue lemonade. You know.
Oh, you got a little bougie, but yeah, it's like a
that
little
was
bougie.
later in life.
That's later in life because you know back in the day you only had red grape, lemonade.
Grape is it. That's
grape.
It. Grape.
Yes, grape, and Kool-Aid. Red grape. Yeah. We got some grape juice and some bloods over here. Yeah.
Orange was good too, though.
Orange was okay, grape was the best.
I'm gonna do orange. It's got to be orange juice.
But and you know what? It's
with the pulp.
I don't like pulp.
It's a little pulp.
Oh,
I don't like no pulp.
I
No.
want a fresh squeeze.
I don't want no Pope.
I heard Sam.
7:16 in the morning.
I heard Sam's Club has a really good fresh squeeze of orange juice.
Who was that?
Really?
Sam's Club.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go check that out.
Now, I know some of you guys are going to say you don't know. Mr. Lee, you may know. But back in the day, and they still have it, there used to be a jar about this big. And it was root beer flavor. And you mixed it with water, and it made root beer.
Nah.
And we used
No,
to,
no,
oh
no.
my God. You talking about a treat on Sundays in Louisiana. My step-grandmother, it was like a jar. And you get it
witchcraft.
and put it, no, it was so good. And you put
It
it
was
in
carbonated?
no, it wasn't carbonated.
Oh, okay. So root beer.
But it was
like
root
flat-
beer
flat
though.
root beer.
But it was
Ugh.
so good, and you mix it with
Nasty.
water. Oh my God, it was so good.
But have you ever learned that like the stuff you thought was good as a kid, you had it as back and now you've had it as an adult and it's
it
nasty?
sucks. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Tang. Do they still
I
make
Oh, I
yes,
love
I
Tang,
cannot
though.
stand no Tang.
What?
Oh, I love Tang. Though.
I
they
can't
still
stand
make
Tang.
it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey, look, I used to love Sunny Delight as a kid.
Really?
I hate Sunny Delight.
I
now.
cannot Tang. I
Oh,
can't.
Sunny Delight,
I cannot
like
Tang. I cannot stand Tang.
I don't do Lunchables no more.
Tang.
No,
Tang.
Tang. I love me some Tang.
I haven't seen it in
I don't do
20,
Hot
30
Pockets like
years.
that no more.
I'll bring
Yeah, they
you some
still
next
make it.
week, Mr.
Some
Lee.
people still make it. People still make it for their children. Like I don't like Sunny Delight.
No, Sunny
Yeah,
Delight's
Sunny Delight,
nasty.
Nah, that's weak.
Tampico too.
I don't like that. Just orange juice.
Well, Tampico, that's for Mexicans though.
Nah, bruh. It's struggle based.
No, no.
He want to get his ass sliced tonight.
Get a gallon for 99 cents.
You drink
What?
horchata?
Yeah, no.
Horchata?
What is that?
Horchata. It's like a Mexican
I drink it
rice.
in this. Hey,
Rice
look,
Is that
milk.
the white drink? I
but
never knew the name.
I have to see
Horchata.
authentic Mexicans making it. I can't have no like El Salvadorians making it because they don't make it properly.
No,
That's just fact.
right? I don't know, but
I'm telling y'all,
I don't know.
they know. They ain't,
I don't mess with none of that.
Random question: is there a TV show? And we might have asked this before, but I'm gonna ask it again. That you used to watch when you were younger, that still replays now that you cannot watch, you cannot stand to watch.
All of them.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
That I can't
This is a
stand
TV
to
show I
watch.
watch.
Okay.
I mean, all those. I don't want to see it anymore. I Dreamed of Genie and,
Sabrina the Teenage
Um,
Witch. General Hospital.
yeah, I don't want to see none of that. No. What was the other? Gilligan's
Seventh
Island?
Heaven.
Oh, I love Gilligan's Island.
No, I don't want to see it no more.
Yeah, I can't really watch it no more. But
The
I can
Legend of
still
Zorro.
I can still watch a little bit of it. Good Times.
That's
No.
mine.
No, I can't. Do
I cannot. Let me tell you how bad gets when the theme song comes on.
Yeah.
I turn Incredible Hulk. I cannot. If I know it's
Can't
coming
stand
on, I will turn it real quick. I
Right.
cannot stand to hear the theme song. I don't want to see James or JJ or nobody's
None of
face. I'm like, what made? And I used to love Good Times as a kid, but it's not reality. Because
None of it is.
no, but some shows, like the Huxtables, is reality.
I would say that the Good Time was more reality than the Huxtables.
No. There are people right now. We've lived
Well,
it.
yeah, it
Our
depends on how you
they
grew
got,
up.
they
Yeah, I
lived
mean-
in really good.
I mean, I think it's reality. Both are reality though, because they tried to make like the Cosby wasn't reality, but there are black doctors and lawyers and their kids are in trouble when they go to college. But there's more Good Times families than there are Huxtables families.
My thing is, well, I'm gonna say there's a lot of Good Times family, but there are a lot more Huxtable families that we just don't know about.
No, I'm
Because
saying,
they're
I'm
not being
saying
seen.
in sheer numbers, there's more Good Time families than Huxtable families.
But see, the Good Times, what they all was working, living in a 2-bedroom house. Thelma done married somebody to play football. I know he got hurt, but he still was getting something. There ain't no way he ain't getting nothing and couldn't
NFL
do
contracts
something.
ain't guaranteed. It
What,
ain't basketball
man,
or baseball.
all y'all working, ain't nobody. Everybody in the house is working. Nobody can move out.
Okay, so put it like this: if everybody in the household was working minimum wage,
They wasn't working minimum wage.
How you know?
Cause it says Thelma was working at a boutique making money. Mama was a bus driver. Everybody JJ painting and doing different
Yeah,
stuff.
but it was during time they were black though, so they
Man,
get different wages.
They didn't get out that damn project. They
So,
might go get them.
Did y'all live in a projects? But just think of today. If say 3-4 people, kids and adults was working minimum wage jobs, you wouldn't be able to afford no nice nothing.
You may not be able to afford nothing, but you can get the hell out of them damn projects.
Yeah, you might get out of the projects just to go somewhere
Who
else
wa-
that's just as bad.
No, but why would?
That's not to say they want me in a 2-bedroom somewhere else.
I don't know. I don't think it's reality. That show gets on my nerves. I can't watch Good Times. I can't.
I can relate more to that than I can relate to the Huxtables. I've been 9 deep in the house before.
It's not about being 9 deep. It's about knowing that there's my aunt and uncle both had good jobs. They weren't doctors and lawyers, but they both had good jobs. You know, my mom and dad at one time both was working. We had a new house and we all lived in the same block. It was, you know, we weren't the Huxtables per se, but we was doing good.
Yeah, but that's more the norm is more people is broke than 2 parents in a household. First of all, 2 parents in a household. Number one.
There's a lot of 2 parents in a household though.
From 99.
There's a lot that's not though.
That's true, but there's still a lot of 2 parents in the household that are working and doing. We just don't see it because here's the thing, and I'm not saying that it's more than it not being, but there's a lot out there, and we need to promote that. The reason why we don't see it is because people don't talk about it because people want to say it's not real.
We need to bring as much negatives to the bad as much as the good, though.
It's real to you because usually birds of a feather flock together. So this family knows a family that has a 2-parent home, and they are professionals, and your friends are professionals. So my kids, they don't know knuckleheads. My kids don't know that. That's not their reality. My kids have always gone to.
Now they got no son.
I mean, they know them like is so they don't hang out with them though. I mean, you know, you can't control your family, so every family got some knuckleheads in it. Mm-hmm. But that's not where they came from. Just because your kids decide to go another route, don't mean that their parents that they didn't have both parents in the house. That they just decided to take this route, and every kid kind of does it. It's just on a different level. When you go to college, you might messed up in your schooling and didn't get your degree or do whatever like that. But then you might have a kid that came up in a 2-parent household, but his friends didn't. You can't control your friends. You grew up on the street with these people. And you know my story. All my friends I grew up with are either dead or in jail. That I grew up with as a child, but they all came from 2-parent homes and stuff like that. But you can't control who your friends are.
Right.
So my parents saw it and moved me away. They stayed there and they got into gangbanging. But I know if I was there, even with my 2-parent home, I still would have been gangbanging.
I mean, I guess that's true, but I just think that, you know, for me, and I'm not trying to force anybody to believe my thought process. I just feel like, to me, Good Times is not reality after so long.
Yeah, because it's not your reality, and that's what I'm saying.
No, it's not that it's not my reality. I don't want people to think or don't put out there that I grew up and it was always lovely for me. No. It wasn't.
No, but you grew up where your mom and your dad was friends with this person who had a mom and dad in the house who was friends with look at your mom's circle. It was all professionals who went to work every day, teachers, people worked in banks, all these kind of stuff, hospitals. That was your mom's circle. But you also have friends that was next door to you because you lived in some hood spots before.
I lived in the hood.
Right. And they parents was separated. They got the crack epidemic that came in the 80s, affected their households and all kind of stuff.
But the crack epidemic affected a lot of people's, even 2 families.
No, yeah, that's what I know.
Yeah,
I know.
So
I want to segue really quick because y'all got really serious and we were talking about just favorite shows that we don't watch anymore.
Right. Well, my Good Times is one of them. Let me go back and do some. Joker said lemonade is a popular drink and still is. Is that Jay-Z's?
Oh, that's actually from somewhere else too.
Is it? And then he said, not at first, baby. A baby good time is today. Projects is cheaper than a house. I understand that projects are cheaper than a house. All I'm saying is, let me back it up. For them, all they talked about was getting out the project.
Right.
And now you have 6 people in the house working and they not out the project.
Oh, it's Gangstar.
So if you really wanted to get out the projects and you got everybody working and pitching in, you may not move. I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, because I don't live in a house, a big story house, but you may try to get out. And that's all I'm saying. That if you really wanted to get out the projects and you got 6 people in your house working, you're going to find a way to get out. You may not You may go to another apartment, but and I'm meaning projects because they were saying how violent it was and we got to get out of here and whatever. That's all I'm saying. Now, if you can't afford it, you got to live where you live. And there's people who live in projects. House is immaculate. I'm not knocking the projects. Yeah, no. I mean, I lived in the house. It was cool. It wasn't a major big house, but I chose to hang out in the hood, and I used to hang out in the Jordan Downs because I chose to. So I know what it is to be in a project,
right?
But
all I'm saying is there's more people that are living good times lifestyle than the Huxtables lifestyle.
Well,
it's the fact that it's easier to live like that.
Well. People want, and I think a lot of people choose to live like that.
Well, a lot of people do because like Joker said, it saves money. If my rent's only $600, then I can drive around in the latest car and do this. You know, people be like, well, why? You know, he got the latest Escalade and all this. Yeah, because either they live with their moms or something like that, or they rent is only $400 to $600, Section 8 or whatever. They're paying a couple $100. Yeah.
Okay, let's reverse the question. Is there a show that you still watch that you used to watch as a kid?
The Cosby Show.
Do you? I can't really watch the Cosby Show anymore.
Oh man, I can watch the Cosby Show. I just watched it yesterday. Like I can watch it whenever come on.
I don't watch TV like that no more. I actually don't even like rewatching movies. I watch a movie once and then I move on.
I mean, but there's certain movies that you just don't want to see over though.
It's like all new movies.
There's only a handful of movies that I can watch every time it come on, or mostly every time it come on. But that one's small and few.
My shows that I still watch, that I watch as a kid, of course, I Love Lucy, Andy Griffin. Those are my favorite. I watched Bonanza.
We know.
I watched those like faithfully. Like, it was just even today when I got off the plane and I went to my grandmother's house and I was trying to take a nap. Andy Griffin was on till somebody came and turned the TV to something else. But
because he wanted to be modern,
whatever. Color. But movies that there's a couple of movies Green that I can watch, but the Green Mile and Thelma and Louise.
I can watch I don't have to watch Thelma and Louise, but Green Mile I can watch majority of the time it comes on. It's a classic. But I mean I feel like TV now is way better than it used to be because there's so many good shows on now.
I might watch Pootie Tang if it comes on.
He said Pootie Tang.
Worse. Like you can keep Pootie Tang.
Joker said they were trying, but things happened, death and injuries. I understand that, but after all the death and injuries, it seemed like they were still working. I'm just saying, yeah, damn, nobody's agreeing with me. I don't like no damn good times. No, I'm just playing. But you know what movie? And I don't know if I was saying something. I just lost my train of thought. But you know what movie I watched recently when I was in New Jersey, and I never seen it, and I like it, and now I want to see it again. I've seen it twice. Be Cool.
Oh, with John Travolta?
Yeah.
Oh man, it was good.
And I didn't know it was directed by F. Gary Gray. I went to school with him.
Be Cool, but Get Shorty.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, Get Shorty and Be Cool. Those was really good.
Be Cool, and what's his name? Andre 3000 is so good in there.
And Cedric the Entertainer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my! It was a lot of people up in there.
Where is that film?
That's like
I want to say 2000. No, maybe it wasn't.
I was like,
no, 2005.
It was like 2000 something. Yeah, 2000.
I think it said 2005. Yeah, and it was directed by F. Gary Gray, and I went to school with him, so it's cool to see. He did Fridays.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's really good, and Andre 3000 is really funny in it, and Christina Milian is in it.
Yeah, really? No, it was a good movie. It was good.
It's good.
Have you seen this new show on FX, Snowfall?
No.
I heard that's good.
Man, that's my.
I heard Power is good this season.
Man, I mean Power. Game of Thrones came back on Sunday. But this Snowfall is about how the crack epidemic started. Like this black dude. Yeah. Because it showed how like the white boys is doing cocaine and black people didn't even know nothing about no cocaine because it was just marijuana. Yeah.
I want to do. He said and The Rock. Joker loves The Rock. Oh yeah, The Rock was in the movie. That's what he's saying. The Rock.
Oh yeah.
And he was funny in there too because he played like a gay bodyguard or something. It was so funny. The movie I want to go see, and people keep talking about me, but I grew up watching this movie as a kid. It used to come on TV back in the day, and then they started making movies out of it, and now it's more like action packed. Is Planet of the Apes?
Oh no, they used to be whack.
No, back in the day,
Even back in the day,
in the day it was good to me because it was like
was horrible.
ain't no monkeys walking around looking like that.
because them was real human beings.
Yeah.
You know, but now these are some real monkeys that they like.
Caesar,
No, I want to see that.
the head monkey or whatever he.
I want to see new
I love
Spider-Man.
him.
It's
I want to see
good.
no Spider-Man.
And
He's
then
good.
I want to see Girls Night Out on Friday. It comes out this Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to see the Planet of the Apes. I probably won't see it until it comes out and somebody gives it to me, but I do want to see that. I love the whole Planet of the Apes. I've watched it as a kid back when Charlton Heston was in it. It's a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
It was, but and it wasn't reality. It wasn't like, but it was funny because they changed it back. The Planet of the Apes back in the day was more comical. Even though it was a drama, it still was more comical and it wasn't reality.
Yeah. No, this one looked real.
Now these, and see, I didn't know those were real apes. Are all of them real apes?
No, some of them are real apes, but the main characters are like little.
So
midgets.
Caesar,
CGI. or
so
whatever.
Caesar's a midget.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then like the stuff where they're doing like on climbing stuff and jumping all that's computer.
Real ape. That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, I can't wait to see it. It came out Friday.
Yeah.
It came out Friday. So, yeah. So, what do y'all got going on for the remainder of the week up into the weekend? Any major plans?
Work. See me do me dirt. Nah. Yeah, basically.
Just working.
That's all I do, man.
So you. Okay.
That's
Well,
all
there's
I
people
do.
out there right now ain't working.
That's
Wish
right.
they could be working.
That's
so
right.
I'm looking for financial freedom. I'm trying to get some credit, like Hove said.
you better try to just work and be happy you got a job. There's some people right now sitting on the porch at night saying, "Dang, I wish I could be going to work like that young man right there."
I'm grateful, but I don't settle. You never settle.
Well, you ain't got to settle, but you got to do what you got to do, right?
That's right.
Everybody got to get their hustle on. It's time to get your hustle and bustle on, baby.
Oh, it's been too many years, man. Been on that.
Chimp, what are you talking about? How old are you?
I ain't got enough time to go into my life story.
I'm just saying. You just make it seem
No,
like
no,
you've been
yeah,
struggling
yeah.
for so long.
I have
No,
been.
you haven't. You still got. You have
Please,
pretty much the whole rest of your life. A lot of us don't
Listen,
have that much time.
Let's not make assumptions about how
Don't talk about yourself
how much
like
struggle I've had in my life.
No, it's not. I'm not saying how much struggle you have. I'm saying at your age, you still have a lot of your life. God forbid you don't get sick or nothing happens. You have the rest of your life. A lot of us are already, Moses over here, You
You just talked about some powder to make root beer.
That's what my grandmother used to.
Some witch's brew.
No, it was good. My mom used to drink it. My mom used to buy it for us, and we used to drink it.
Back in the
No, it's a root beer
Back when
mixture.
having the Salem witch trials.
And how you used to watch the Planet of the Apes when it first came out.
I did. It wasn't when it
In
first
the actual-
came out.
hey,
It
look,
was when I was
in
young.
the actual forest.
Oh,
It was when it first came out.
it wasn't when it first came out. Well, it might have been. It came
Yeah.
out in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was born in the 70s too.
Not when that came out.
Yes,
though.
you was.
I probably couldn't even read yet.
Yeah, okay. Keep on.
Barely now.
Keep on. He can barely read now. Yeah, he got all them grades up there. Yeah.
This is bad eyesight.
Hey, it's still reading, ain't it?
Yeah, I guess. Do you watch Love and Hip Hop?
No.
Yep.
You watch Love and Hip Hop?
Mhm.
What's going on with the Love and Hip Hop?
I mean, the season's over with now, so they on a reunion.
But there was some fights or something at the reunions, right?
Oh yeah, there's always some fights.
I thought you was boycotting Love and Hip Hop.
Huh?
I thought you were boycotting reality TV shows.
No. I just boycott the Kardashians. Anything dealing with them.
Oh, did you hear about Jersey Shore is doing a reunion show?
Oh yeah, I don't like them either.
Poor them. Poor them.
John used to watch Jersey Shore.
Yes, I didn't know they were doing reunion.
Yeah, they're doing a reunion show. The reunion show. They do. I think it's not going to be like a new series. It may be a few episodes, but it's just going to be like where they at now.
That's a cool little check for them. Congratulations.
Kind of like where they at now.
Because
I had a love-hate thing with Jersey Shore.
I'm just on an anti-white thing right now. So
Why are you anti-white?
it's pro-black.
Because of Trump?
Yeah.
You can't let Trump ruin it for everybody.
We ain't ruining it for everybody. There's some good white people out there, but
So you wear black socks.
He got them on, too.
They got a white
He got 'em
Nike
on,
stripe
too.
on there, though.
that's right. They surrounded by black.
That's okay. Well, okay. So let me ask you a question. What if somebody white did that? We would be offended as black people.
Say what? No.
Okay, look, they already have privilege.
There's some horrible black people out there. I don't like black people too.
Fuck how they feel.
So-
Oh, grief, Charlie Brown.
They had that. Look,
I'm just saying when you
ball's been in their court.
This is all I'm saying. When you were on a speaking into hundreds of thousands, or not hundreds of thousands, but a gang of people watching, you don't want somebody white or somebody black being offended.
Look,
no, because there's bad in every race.
Look, if you have any common sense, you know the type of person I'm talking about, and if you don't have the intellect enough to pick up on the intonations that I'm
this smart
speaking
beaver
on,
over here, man.
that's your problem.
But there you go offending people again. That's your problem.
If you don't know how to understand,
No, because there are some horrible black people that do horrible things to white people, and I understand why they would hate black people.
And vice versa.
But
and Hispanics.
however, you separate the two. Not all black people are bad. Not all white people are bad. I'm on an anti-white thing right now. Not that I'm not cool and we can't sit down and have a conversation and talk, but I'm more, how the whole Black Lives Matter, all things things like that. I'm just more about my race.
Okay.
And you could be about your race. Like
you absolutely can.
I've never had a problem with the Klan, with Nazis, none of that kind of stuff, because what they preaching, I'm not saying I disagree with it. I'm not saying that I disagree with everything they say. It's when they become violent. And when a force with, just because they see a black with a white woman or something walking down the street and then they want to kill people and beat people or gays and things like that, then it's a problem. But everybody has their own beliefs on stuff.
Okay.
So, I'm just about my race.
Okay. Well, I hope this doesn't make you mad, because I have a new segment I want to introduce, and we'll see how it plays out with the next week. But it's like the Hollywood cool dude or doll of the week, and somebody in Hollywood or in the community does something really awesome or fun. Kind of want to shout them out. And what gave me the ideas, I was on, I think, TMZ or something, and it was like a celebrity golf tournament, and this man was holding up his baby, and he was asking every actor or celebrity to walk by. Hey, my baby wants you to hold him. Everybody walked by. Big names walked by. Didn't get this dude at like the time of day.
Right.
And everybody kept on. He was calling out, I can't even think. He called out so many names. Justin Timberlake walks by. Justin Timberlake, my baby wants you to hold him. Justin Timberlake walks by. He walked by so quickly, and he got so far, and you can tell he thought about it. He turned around, he came back, and he grabbed the baby, and he held the baby, took a picture, and he did the Lion King thing and held the baby up.
Okay.
And it was so cool, because a lot of people won't. And I think that, for me, I don't like when I see actors and actresses and celebrities and entertainers or whatever not acknowledge their public. And I get that
athletes.
You can't, and athletes are the worst. But I know that you can't sign every autograph. And I know that celebrities and athletes are human, and they have things going on in life where they don't want to be bothered. But there is a time and a place where you have to steal, because you want to be in the limelight. You want to be famous. This is what you want to do. You want to be a basketball player, a football player, or actor, or reality star, or musician, or whatever. So this is what you want to do. So the reason why you're making money doing these things is because the people like us who work hard to buy your tennis shoe,
right,
or to buy your album, or to go see your movie, or to support you. So at some point you may have a headache and not want to be seen, but something like that, you should reach out to your public and show that you're human and that you acknowledge and give love back. And that's just how I feel about it.
Well, my thought on it is, you never dog a kid out.
Right.
Like, if it's a kid, you never dog them out. An adult, whatever.
But even still, you can't always just treat adults wrong.
It's whatever on an adult.
But these are the people. What if every adult said, okay, I'm not going to support you, and then you start losing money? This is how you make your money. This is what people don't understand. You take somebody like Kobe Bryant. Okay? Kobe got mansions with an S on the end. How did Kobe get all that? Where did the money come for Kobe to make all these money? Who's buying his shoes? Who's supporting and buying Laker tickets? The people who live in the projects are saving up money. And people who... So don't just think... And I understand a kid... I will take a kid over an adult.
Right.
But don't just say adult mean nothing to me. Because those adults who are the ones giving that kid that money.
No. What I'm saying is you still treat them with kindness. but you can't. I feel like you got to do the kids. If the kids come, you got to sign their stuff, but you don't have to sign every adult. You're a grown man, grown woman. You don't have to be jocking no human being like that. But a kid, you don't dog them out.
And here's the thing: there's not too many people that I would be star shocked. Is that the word you use?
Starstruck.
Starstruck.
Mm-hmm.
So I've ran into some people in Hollywood and be like, oh, I don't want to, like, remember how long it took for us to go up to Dougie Fresh?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I don't want to go up to Dougie Fresh, but we did it for radio reasons. But there's actually right now, I'm going to say that I can think off the top of my head, 2 people that I would be starstruck over. That if I seen them, I would want their autograph. And those 2 people are Robert De Niro and Tony Stewart. Like, I would be like, can I, just a picture or something.
I'm a huge, everybody knows me, Magic Johnson, Kobe fan, but I mean, I don't have to have your autograph because it's just something that's going to probably get thrown away. But, like my kids, I would send my kids, like, oh, yeah, go over there and, get Kobe's autograph.
And it's true, just because I got DMX's autograph one day years ago, and I have no idea what that thing is at.
Right. I mean, in moving and all that kind of, unless you got it like on a ball and you put it up or whatever. I mean, I can remember as a kid getting a whole bunch of autographs. I don't even know where none of them autographs are today.
None at all.
So.
All right. Well, let's move on to our Honey's Closet email back question.
Let's go.
So I have a letter from actually a couple. And they listen to our show weekly. And they want to know, been married 3 years. Best of friends. Have a good relationship. Have a pretty good sex life. It was better in the beginning than it is now. And they want to know, how do you spice up your sex life? Your romance. How do you spice it up?
The first thing I would say is dating.
So date your spouse?
Yeah. Because what happens is you get life hits you in your face, and you just don't have time to do the things you used to do. But you got to take time out, like for anything else. You take time out for your kids. You take time out you got to do it for your relationship as well. Like, right. So then dating. So
if you had to do something, if you felt like your wife, because one of the things I believe in is communication.
Right.
I don't think your spouse, whether it's he or she, will know anything if you don't say it. Because sometimes people don't pay attention. Like you said, everyday life gets into, if you have small kids or whatever you have going on, you don't, and it's normally the woman. I'm not going to say all the time, but sometimes the women, we're working, taking care of the kid, cooking dinner, and we forget that the husband or, significant other needs that special attention. But the men do it too.
Yeah.
The men do it too. So if you had to say right now from a man's point of view how to do something to spice up the relationship, what would you say?
You just have to just be open to just trying new things, getting out of your comfort zone. You have to be able to grow with someone. If you're stuck in the same routine, you're not going to be able to grow because you're just stuck in the same cycle, basically. Got to be able to break the norms, go do something different.
Like what?
I don't know what they do if you're not into art. Go to a museum, go take a pottery class, or go take like a cooking class or something. Go play laser tag, escape room. Just go learn about yourselves. Go figure out new things that you both might like that you never thought you would like before. Go take a tennis class or a dancing class. Something.
That's gonna spice up the relationship.
I feel like
I'm bouncing off what he's saying.
But
really,
you know what?
You have to go do these things.
Spice don't have to mean sex.
No, I'm just saying, spice it up.
Just bring the romance back.
Bring the romance back.
Finding new interest in your partner is what's going to bring that back.
At the end of the day, they're talking about spicing up the relationship. So at the end of the day, it's the relationship is one, and then probably the sex life too.
I think it's all one big thing.
Yeah.
When you spice up this part, you spice up this part.
So like I'm just saying, as a married man, what would you do?
So say for instance, past Saturday night, just chilling. It was midnight. It was like, hey, man, get dressed. Like let's go. And going to Fridays just for appetizers, and just talking without kids.
Right.
And stuff like that. Because a lot of people always involve their kids in what they're doing. They might not have a babysitter or whatever, but you have to find time for your relationship. Because what happens is you just find that you're there for kids.
Right.
And just being parents.
And then you're not there for your mate. And
exactly.
That's where things...
So I feel like it's one big ball. So you if you spice up your relationship. You spice up the sex. All that comes with it.
Yeah.
It's all one big thing.
And I think too, if like you said, I do believe in dating your spouse. Go on dates. I'm not really. I am, and I'm not. Flowers, like just to do something romantic, just to do something romantic.
Every once
to
in a
bring
while.
somebody. Yeah, I'm just like maybe like one rose or something like that. But that's just a sweet gesture.
Yeah, flowers and cards are a waste of money.
I think he's crazy. It's not a waste of money, but it's
No,
not for you.
It's a waste of money.
It's not for you because
It's a waste of my money.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm a card person to certain people. Like I will buy a card and write something in it.
I mean, that same card you just write on a piece of paper.
Well, no, because sometimes you can get a card and you don't have to spend a lot on a card.
But
You don't have to spend a lot on a card, but you get a card and you mail it and you put something really nice in there if it's a special occasion or something. But I also believe in, if you're talking about spicing up your relationship, you have to do something you normally wouldn't do, out the norm. And I don't want my sons in here, but I'm just saying for couples who, go to work every day and come home and it's like 8 o'clock, we have to have sex. At 8 o'clock, he on top, 5 minutes, and to the left, to the right. And that gets boring. Maybe, do something that he or she wouldn't be expecting.
So basically what I just said, try something new.
But no, your tennis stuff is cool. I'm talking about now. I'm talking about like
I was
sexually
speaking
or
in general.
No, I
Just try
know.
something new.
No, I think that's good for dates. I was just joking with you. Yeah, doing something that you normally don't do, whether it's playing tennis or volleyball, whatever it is, something different. But I'm talking
summertime, the sex get tough though.
It don't get tough.
It does because your kids is off.
But see, that's just it. Your kids need. This is one thing I don't understand about parents saying the kids. Your kids ought to know that y'all are married, and they don't got to know y'all in there bumping butt uglies. But you know what? Mommy and daddy have mommy and daddy time. We got to go in a room. We got some things we got to discuss.
Yeah,
Go in a room and have your time. Don't knock on my door.
He got teenagers.
They know what you're doing.
So what?
Yeah,
they know how they got here.
Nah, I'm not. Me personally, I'm not talking about for anybody else. I'm not about to be in the room having sex with their mother, and they sitting right outside in their bedroom or in the living room. I'm just not gonna do it.
I don't understand why that. I mean, I think it don't have to be in the middle of the day, but it's like nighttime comes, or like you said, y'all left. Go tell your kids, even if you go get a room for a couple hours.
I mean, yeah, you do things like that. Yeah, that's,
role play and stuff like that. But I don't think there's something wrong with saying, hey, we got some meetings. We got a meeting. Mommy and daddy got a household meeting. We got to go in a room.
15 and 30, they know what you're going in the room for.
But they don't. But they're kids. They don't always know. You go in there and cover your mouth. They don't.
Teenagers.
If you in the room,
8-year-olds know what's up.
If you're in the room every time, they gonna think you're doing something.
No, I mean. Yeah, if you closing doors because you don't close doors,
I think you're really undermining a teenage mind.
Yeah,
I'm not undermining a teenager's mind, but I'm saying that's just. It may be like, what if your wife is like, it's like 3 o'clock, the kids is watching Gilligan Island, and I need a little licky right now.
You're really stuck in the.
Go in there and take care of your wife.
Yeah,
you can't say the kids is in there. They watching TV.
I think, like you said, you're just.
I'm not.
You're in a much different time.
Yeah.
No, I'm not in a much different time.
Yeah.
It's just it's just an opinion.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
some people do it, some people don't.
Is if you have a teenager that doesn't know that you're going in there for mommy daddy time and what that means, your teenager might be a little slow.
That's not true. You can't always assume that because people don't believe what you believe that something's wrong with them. That's not fair. That's a fair assumption.
Just to the effect of puberty kicks in for men.
Teenagers are horn dogs.
Let me ask you a question.
They know what you're doing.
Let's just say that you and your wife go in a room and you guys are really going over burial expenses. So you guys like, me and daddy gonna go in a room and we're gonna have some family time. You just chose to go in a room. You got a desk in your room and you really going over that. And them kids, they gonna think that, and you're not doing anything.
I mean, you have to have some really good furniture in your bedroom. Your bed has to be a really good bed, but most people don't have a really good bed, so their bed
get on the floor. Put a towel on the floor. Get on the floor. Make it happen.
Then they really can see. You can look under the door.
Put a towel on the door. I can't see. Joker says, "Learn your
she
mate."
want to get hers in by any means. That's
Yeah.
I'm not letting no kids stop me from doing nothing. I wasn't married with my kids, so they never had to deal with that. But I'm just saying, anyways, learn your mate. Joker says, learn your mate, study your mate, know your mate, love your mate, and everything else will fall into place.
I mean, to an extent, I'll say yes, because you can know them, but you're still not.
Well, I think also I will add communicate with your mate. Find out, is this not working? What am I not doing right? Because I'd rather for you to tell me, because here's the thing. Here's in reality. Every person is different. Every relationship is different.
Yep.
So you may have had a relationship with somebody who they did this and it was like wild and loud and a lot of talking and bitches and hoes and it just intense sex, but that relationship didn't work. Now you're in another relationship and it's different. So now you kind of trying to feel where to fit in on that relationship. So then you have to find out, okay, because sometimes you can hope it can, something different can make you a little timid. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking in general. So then you have to figure out, what do I have to do for this relationship? Some relationships are easier to get connected with and some aren't. And there's nothing wrong with that. You just have to find out. And that's where questions come in. People don't like to talk about sex. They don't want to ask questions, especially women, because they get offended. If a man says, well, you don't do this, and women get offended.
Well, and dudes get offended as well.
I think dudes do too. They try to be macho, like, I don't care.
Yeah.
But you need to know. Instead of he or she saying, okay, well, she don't, she ain't doing it, and I ain't telling her, and then you go cheat, then you messed up, because you could have easily came and said, and that's why I try to make it where I'm a communicator. Talk to me. I like to communicate and talk.
Right.
Like sit down and just talk. Sometimes and that's intimacy. Just sitting down with your mate and talking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Conversation. And so that way you do get to, like he says, you get to know your mate and learn your mate, and then you can try new things. You introduce new things as you go along.
Oh yeah. I mean, knowing your mate is very important.
And it takes a time to know your mate.
Some people don't care. Some people don't even listen to what their mate is saying, just in conversation. They don't. Oh yeah.
But they don't take the time. Sometimes mates, but
you do have certain people that talk a lot.
Yeah, but you have to. I mean, you need to know. You need to be able to talk and understand. These are things, and this is why it's important in the beginning to have more communication than sex.
I agree with that.
Because you get to know the person and get to like growing and understanding where they come from, and then you kind of know what you can and cannot say, and you build that comfort zone. So you already have a door of communication open where I know I can sit down and I can talk to her, or I can talk to him, and there's a way you do it. You don't come off aggressive or being disrespectful. You sit down and you talk to your mate, and there's a way you can talk to your mate, he or she, where they can say, okay, he's telling me because he cares, or she's telling me because she cares. Or she wants to experience this, or he wants to learn this, or you know what I'm saying? Like role reversals and plans.
Yeah.
Some people aren't into that, but so to the couple, I think, I
say take it back to what you did to get her or him, because that's what attracted them, and do those things because people fall off of doing those things, and that's when it gets monotonous and just boring. And
then sometimes work, like I said, the kids, so much stuff comes in play.
Because real life, it's real life. Because when you start your relationship, most likely you didn't have kids, or at least with that person,
right?
And you couldn't have. But real life will hit you, man, and just in general. So it affects you just your everyday. It definitely will affect your relationship.
Right. And I also think I lost my train of thought. I was getting ready to say something, and I lost my whole train of thought. So I'll have to think about it and come back to it. But anyways, I forgot. Listening to him, I forgot what I was going to say. Showing my age.
It's all right.
It's all right?
You'll be okay.
I'll be okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? You think so?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, if you say so. If you say it, then I'm going to agree to it. I'm good with it. I'm good. I'll be okay. So for him, for the couple, I was saying, sometimes working and children and just the everything hustle and bustle of running a house. So you kind of neglect those things. But what I was going to say was I'm not, and maybe no one will agree with me. I don't know. But I'm not the one that believes in, oh, not tonight, I got a headache. Oh, not tonight, this. To me, intimacy with your mate cures headaches. It cures stress. Like, I'm the one to be going to my mate. Cover your ears, John. Like, I got a headache. I need you to break me off. Seriously. Tonight needs to go down. I'm just not feeling good. But that's just me.
Right. I mean, like I said, everybody is different.
Everybody is totally
So,
different.
You got different. I mean, you got some people that use it as an excuse.
They do.
And you got some people that don't matter,
You think, do you ever use I got a headache as an excuse?
That's a woman thing. Dudes don't do that.
You think so?
Yeah. If a dude tell you he got a headache,
Then he just not turned
your
on?
stuff is trash.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if you actually have a headache?
What if you what?
You just got to really deal with that headache, then just suck one up for the team.
Would you say, what if you really have a headache?
Yeah.
So, Paul, you don't agree with that?
I've had a migraine before. It wasn't happening.
And it wasn't going down?
It really wasn't.
No, yeah.
I had a fallen soldier.
Yeah.
What the hell is a fallen soldier? Is that what I think it is?
Hey.
That's TMI. I don't need to hear these types of
Yeah,
things.
migraines will kill you, though.
Yeah, you have to be careful with certain
Yeah.
things. I mean, a migraine, I take that into consideration.
But normal headache.
Normal headache. You suck it up. Stop being a wuss.
That's more like I said, a woman thing.
I don't know.
Dudes don't really have no excuses why they can't have sex with you.
You don't think? Oh, okay.
Women be faking like they on their period.
I was gonna say, is whiskey dick a good one, but you don't drink, so you can't even really speak to that.
If what?
Whiskey dick. That's the terminology for when you are a little bit too inebriated, and your member doesn't perform to.
Oh, so alcohol will
full
stop your member
expectations.
from performing?
Yeah.
Oh. Beach, you don't know.
No, I'm saying, but I heard.
I'm just kidding. Beach, you don't know.
I speculate.
I speculate.
I drank so many Shirley Temples one time.
Wait a minute.
Sugar
Shirley
Rush.
Temples had you just like, I can't do it tonight.
Oh, man.
I didn't overdose on the Temples.
I had a gummy bear, dude.
Baby, I can't tonight.
Yeah.
Shirley Temples got me going.
This gummy bear won't get hot.
That don't.
I tried to throw it in the freezer. It didn't work too.
That is disgusting. First of all, if somebody comes to me and tell me my gummy bear won't get hard, I'm gonna say, you know what? Because it's a gummy bear. That's why. Take it
You
somewhere.
ain't never put a gummy bear in some ice cream?
No, what happens? It gets hard.
Man.
But it's so little.
Nah. You ain't never seen them big gummy bears?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Because when I think gummy bear, I think the little bitty gummy bears. And
Nah, they got some gummy bears as big as you.
do they?
No,
Yeah,
they really do.
They do. In Vegas right now, you can go get one.
Oh Lord,
That's a lot of gummy.
it's a whole lot of gummy and bear.
You can get them one at Victoria Gardens right now, too.
It's almost unbearable.
Yeah, I don't want nothing that big. I'm
Terrible.
good. And some ice cream too. I'm cool. Dude.
That's funny.
So I don't really want to talk too much more about this, but just want to ask a question because we talked about it last week, and then we're gonna talk about our guest from last week a little bit. But do you think the whole Rao Kardashian Blac Chyna thing was a hoax? Because now I hear they're supposed to be living back together, and then they take pictures together. Then so many guys are coming out saying,
I feel like those are dysfunctional people doing some real niggardly shit. And they are just really using their star power to the potential of getting their name out there and have people talking about them. And I'm sure in some way, shape, or form, it's helping them get money in their pockets. So I feel like they're just really trying to just gain attention and get some money from people. So, yeah, I'm not rocking with it.
"You're not riding with it."
Nah.
What's his last name? That's all I got to say.
And he's still a sucker.
Why is he a sucker?
Because somebody hit a lick.
Oh, Blac Chyna.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of guys coming out right now though saying that they bang Blac Chyna. So how do here this is what makes me mad about this, and we're gonna move on. I really don't want to waste too much time with it because I really am not too concerned with either one of them. But when a woman like Blac Chyna does something like that, even though people are calling Rob Kardashian a sucker, it does help to give women a bad name because a lot of people look at that and say, "See, that's what women be doing." women gold diggers. That's what they be doing. She didn't got with Rob because she wanted money. Now she didn't mess with Ferrari because he's supposed to have some money. And this next, but she was paying Ferrari, so I don't know. But that's what they do, and that's what aggravates me because it gives women like me a bad name because somebody will look at me and say, "Oh, she's a gold digger."
I feel like people like that shouldn't be defined as women, and men who act in similar or reverse gender roles in that same manner shouldn't be referred to as men. That's just a female acting like a stupid broad, and yeah.
I mean, I don't see how you would equate you saying people you say you.
No, I'm just using me in general, but I'm just saying women. There are a lot of women out there.
There are a lot of gold diggers.
There's
out there.
a lot of gold diggers out there, but there's a lot of good women out there that men will look at and don't have a little something about yourself. So let's say you work hard and you dress nice, then they automatically assume, oh, she's too much maintenance. She's probably a gold digger. Or you can't have anything nice and just want a good dude because she's a gold digger. She's probably a gold digger. So they get labeled, and it's not fair.
You're only a gold digger if you don't come into it with stuff yourself.
If you what?
If you can't obtain those things yourself, it's fine. You can be whoever you want to be and have your nails and all that. But if you can't pay for your own nails to get done, and you have to depend on somebody else to get your nails done, then
is it a matter of like them being able to do it or them just getting the actions completed every once in a while? Because if she can get her nails done but someone pays for it,
then that's just on him.
Yeah,
that's just on him. But if she can do it herself, don't want filet mignon when you can't even afford skirt steak. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if you can't, don't go to the restaurant because the dude's taking you and you would get something that you wouldn't get on your own dime. That's a problem.
Well, here's the thing. In this day and age, if a woman needs a man to get her nails done or her hair done or minor things like that we do, regularly, then there's something wrong with that. You shouldn't want a man, oh, girl, I'm finna get with this dude. He finna get my nails and hair done. That was so 80s. And it wasn't even a thing of, when I was in high school, my first boyfriend, I mean, it was like mandatory every 2 weeks. I was every week, really, at the nail shop or at the hair shop. But that's what they did back then. But here in 2017, if you need a man to get your nails and hair done, I know they do, but that's kind of tacky. You should you can go to the nail shop. I can tell you where to go on Crenshaw and get your nails done. You can get a mani-pedi and they be bomb for $20.
Yeah, but they don't want that one. They want to go to the Lac Bar where it's $200.
Well, then you need to be having some Lac Bar money.
So that's what I said. If you can do it for yourself, then if a dude do it for you, it's not gold.
Yeah, I mean, if your guy say, "Oh, baby, I'll come up there, I got you, whatever," that's cool. That's just out the kindness of his heart. But it's not like you need him to do it,
right?
And it's probably somebody that he cares about, or either something. But for a woman to be like, "Oh, no, I gotta find somebody, girls, I gotta get my nails done this week," that's tacky.
So let's say her nails cost $100. She has $100, but then she gonna ask her man for $100 because she don't want to spend it. That's gold digging?
If it's her man, no.
Well, my question
is... That's what you basically just said.
That's not what I said.
Basically.
But no, it's not. That's not what I said, and I'm going to answer that question. If I want my nails done, it's $100, and I don't want to spend mine, I'm going to spend yours, that's kind of tacky. So I don't want to spend my $100, but I'll spend yours.
But is it gold digging?
I don't know, but it could be.
Is it
maybe.
your man?
But my question is, here's the question. If you know your man, if you know that you can go to your man at any time and get some money from him, like you guys are like, if you know, like, if I need something, I can go to my man and get it. Then you want your nails done for $100. First of all, you're an idiot. I wouldn't be spending $100 to get my nails done. That's just ridiculous.
Right.
Unless you got some, you gotta be on Black China, whatever. But let's just say you want to get your nails done, it's $100. You got $100. He got $100. You gonna take his $100 and keep yours? That don't seem right to me.
I mean, you might need your $100 for something.
Then you shouldn't be getting your nails done, should you?
But
if you need your $100 for something, why take his $100?
Well, because it go both ways though. If it's not reciprocated back to you the same way, then you can't have my $100.
Well, why not just get your nails done? First of all, I think it's too big to get your nails on $100. But let's just say,
I'm saying
I want to get my nails done for $100.
$100.
Okay. Whatever, but he said $100, so let's just stick with the $100.
Yeah.
then you figure out, okay, down the line, I might need to do something else. And then you go to your man and say, you know what? I went and got my nails done and I spent my money, but I need help with this.
It's all the same thing, though.
Yeah, but the way he said it just didn't sound right to me. She don't want to spend her 100, but she going to spend his.
If it's your man, it's all the same thing. If you got to get your... Because you might be going somewhere. Your dude don't want your nails looking bad. So if he give you the $20 up front, or you have to come to him 2 days later and ask him for $20, it's still $20 for nails. It don't matter how it go.
That part I get.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the way he put it, maybe he didn't mean it like that, but I'm just saying if you
But
look...
I'ma save
I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
But
I'm going to save mine so you spend yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, because that's how I took it.
But if she do the same thing for him, if it's reciprocated, if it's your... Certain things, the rules don't apply to certain... If it's your man or your girl. But we talking about just Joe Blows and females off the street, and they thinking they finna do a come up.
Hey, look, if a man... Hey, look, I saw a Rolls Royce in... I was in Hollywood one day, right? There's a Phantom.
Mhm.
Put up on the side of it, like, icy white. Sugar models on the side of it. A couple days later, I looked up, I wonder what sugar models is. Exactly what it sounds like. Models who are sugar babies. There are men out here paying dollars.
Just for to have a trophy on their arm.
And that's what they do. That's what these girls do. But like I'm asking you, is it really gold digging, or because these men are kind of like willingly get like into this? Like, oh yeah, we'll go take you shopping. We'll go take a trip. We'll get you a car. Is that really gold digging
if
that they're doing it?
I mean, he's a trick. That's what it basically boiled down to.
Kinda.
I mean, he's just a trick, and they getting him. I mean, if you a female can get whatever you can get out of somebody, it's up to you. But just know it comes with a stigma, and you might have to get some name calling. Because Black China, she ain't nothing but a trick. You know, I mean, just looking for somebody to come up. Kim Kardashian, Ray J, first blew up with the video, and then everybody you date is either an athlete or a rap star. Come on, man.
I have a question for you, real quick.
Yeah.
If you had an opportunity to have a sugar mama, would you accept it?
At my age now, no. But back when I was younger, heck yeah. Like in my 20s, oh, it's on.
Why wouldn't you accept one now?
I said, why wouldn't? I mean, because
She gonna pay your bills. You ain't gotta worry about nothing.
Nah, because at a certain time and point, you gotta have some pride about yourself. You a man, you have to provide for yourself. I mean, because you can get somebody to just give you money for everything, and it don't mean nothing to you. It's just money.
I got a couple of comments. Joker said, "Not mine. When I drink, I'm ready to go."
Whiskey dick.
And booming figures and booming. Wait a minute. I mean, not mine. When I drink, I'm ready to go. Ready for you to take advantage of me.
That's to you.
I don't know. That's to me. I'm just joking.
It definitely went to us.
Then he says, beware of the hard hat, golden shovel, and booming figure. Yo, she's a gold digger. I meant booming figure. Now you know she's a gold digger. Oh, I think he's quoting. Yeah. So, well, I mean, I think for going back to, he threw me back. I was going to go back, but when women get a certain age, they're at their prime and they're always ready to go.
When is that?
I say 40s, late 40s into 50s. I haven't made it into 50 yet, so I can't vouch for that. But I wasted a lot of years not. I'm ready to make up time. Boom, shakalaka, boom. I know you don't want to hear it,
Hey,
but
John,
I'm just saying.
get your mom.
Now, what was you saying?
I don't even know.
You missed everything. Mr. Lee, you missing stuff.
Y'all got deep.
A little bit. So let's go back. What did he walk out on? You got to catch up. We got to play catch up with you. So
Okay.
we asked you to show you. Did you answer the show that you don't want to watch? Did you watch as a kid?
I said all of them. I don't want to see
Okay. Is there
anything.
anything now that you watched when you were younger you can watch now?
No.
No. Okay. What's the next question? Oh, we had an email back question. How to spice up your relationship. There's a couple that have been together, married for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, if you need to spice up. I didn't hear the 3.
No, they were married for 3 years.
If you
Their
need to
sex
spice
life
up
was
in
amazing
3.
in the beginning. and now it's like okay. So they're both. This
They'll
was
be
a group question.
Right.
How to spice up their relationship.
Go file for a divorce and start over.
Oh my God, Mr. Lee.
Find them all over again.
If they're falling apart in 3 years,
Yeah, I hear the 3 years.
done.
No, but
Stick
it's
a
not that
fork
they're
in it.
falling apart. Maybe it's kids or something like.
Okay, well, have date night.
We said that.
Okay.
Date night.
Yeah, you go in your car, he goes in his car. You meet at a bar or restaurant and meet each other like you don't know each other. Start
Right.
over.
Or drop her off at the corner, come back and pick her up and say how much.
You
You
can do
better
that.
be fast. You might come around that. You might come around that corner
Don't
and
do it in
she
the
got
wrong
picked up.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
You'll be out there
You
like,
be out-
I just
wait
put
a
her out here.
Hey, baby, where you at? No, I'm good. I'll be home later.
Somebody else that came
Yeah.
and swooped
Right.
up.
Better car and everything. You're like,
Right.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Was that
Yeah,
you getting in
don't
that
do that
Rolls Royce?
You better drop her off, just open the door and have her step out, get back in.
Yeah, baby, I thought that was you. We had gone out and rented a car or something. No. She gone.
I didn't have sex with him.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly. No.
No, man.
that
I mean,
ain't good.
if you really into your mate, you're not gonna let somebody else pick you up.
Well,
I think that would be.
But I mean, you're doing that.
Maybe
because
that's one of
there's
my
issues.
fantasies. What?
That you're doing that because you already have issues, and if somebody comes around and ring that bell, bing. You go,
If it happens that quick, then your
I'm
issues
just
is
saying.
deeper than
Yeah.
what you've been
That's right.
being honest. Then we talked about communicating about your sex life, like talking to your mate, like
Yeah.
keeping an open communication of because
Mm-hmm.
I think that any relationship you have to anything intimacy, sex, it has to grow. You have to reevaluate and change things
Evolve,
up and
yeah.
everything, or else you will. If you do the same thing, 8:00 in the room, in the bed, him on top, left, right, get up. It gets boring.
True. Yeah, I can.
It
see
gets
that,
really
yeah.
boring.
Yeah, you should be able to talk about what your needs are, what works for you, what doesn't, and that's got to be a two-way street.
Yeah.
You know.
And it can be a conversation that you can actually make fun.
Right.
Like I think with a couple as a couple watching porn may be something that could be something like
He might introduce you to something that you're not
Right.
aware of.
But you have to be open minded on both
Yeah.
ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your lady or your man can't be jealous of something that's going on in the porn movie, and you say, "Oh no, I can't, no." You can't do that.
No, but you know what though? You also have to know what to say to your mate. Like you can't just say you don't do this and it don't turn me up, whatever. Because
Right.
that's just to turn off
It is.
the way you come. You got to be like, oh, see what she's doing. Let's try that, baby, or see what he's doing. Let's try
Yeah.
that. You know,
Yeah.
and it's a way you can kind of introduce that and make it fun.
Sure,
But you have to be open minded.
absolutely.
Yeah. And Joker says, tell Poet, I don't have a whiskey dick. I have a good dick. No homo.
Wow.
Oh, because I think you said.
I was just relating back to what you were speaking about, sir. I wasn't talking about you or that.
Ah!
You know, Joker, he's going to try to stir up the pot.
Speaking of Joker, what did y'all think of Rick Joker last week? The special guest we had on.
Well, I couldn't figure out whether it was an act or whether he had just had about 6 drinks too many. I wasn't sure.
Rick Joker is a character that I guess he kind of wants to be Rick James.
Yeah, I understood that part.
You understood that
Yeah,
part
yeah,
with
yeah,
the two
yeah. I
braids and the beads and the
Yeah.
vest.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
all that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. You had to be up close and personal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was.
I bet it was a mess on that end.
Yeah, because he kind of shocked me. He said, "Take your titty out."
Yeah, man. I went, no, he didn't.
I'm like,
Joker, calm down, boy.
okay, but it was so. Joker is an entertainer. He really likes entertaining people, and he just came out like on that video. He just decided to just. It was hot.
Let it all hang out.
He just came out and did that Beyonce thing, and it was you couldn't see, but there were people lined up down the street filming him.
No kidding.
Yeah, and his neighbors and stuff are used to him, so they come out and they were like,
freak out, yeah.
"Oh no, they're used to it," and it's
Okay.
just it's just something he does for entertainment to get entertain people, make people laugh. There's no
Yeah.
like, he's not weird or he's not, he's just
Now,
he's an entertainer.
He's a boxer.
He's a boxer.
He's
Six-time.
still active, huh?
Yeah, he's trying to get some fights. He's upset with the Mayweather McGregor fight. He's very upset about that.
Why is he upset?
Because first of all, he's a
It's a
six-time
ballet.
He's a six-time champion
Black Swan.
kickboxing. And then he has some amateur boxing.
Okay.
And so he's been trying to get some fights. But the boxing rules is you can't fight someone like how McGregor came out of his profession, because he's not a boxer, he's a kickboxer or whatever.
Yeah.
But he's coming out with no boxing matches at all, amateur or nothing.
He's gonna fight the champ.
And he's gonna fight the champ.
He does have boxing matches though.
He doesn't have any boxing
He
matches.
does. He was an Irish boxing champion.
So he is like, why is he allowed to do it? And every time that they come to him with boxing matches, there's something about it. There's some kind of repercussion or
Reason for them. to say
why he can't do it.
no. Okay.
And they said there's rules.
Yeah,
there's rules.
because it's money.
And we get
Right.
that. We
Yeah.
know that it's money. But at the same time, a rule should be a rule. So if McGregor can get a fight with the champ, how come he just can't get a fight with somebody else? Why can't he get a fight with the champ or somebody? And we know it's money.
Well,
But-
but I think it's marketing value. Now, does Joker's marketing value, is he on the same level in terms of recognition and experience as McGregor? I don't know nothing about McGregor. So
I knew nothing about McGregor until this fight came out, and that's just being
Okay.
honest.
So McGregor was
I'm not
basically
into kickboxing.
the top of the UFC.
okay,
But UFC, the biggest fight is he got paid $3 million for a UFC
Well,
fight.
I
People don't
think-
get paid for UFC fights,
right.
So he's a gimmick guy. I mean, he's a clown. I mean, McGregor's a clown, just like Floyd Mayweather's a clown in boxing. So they're knowing, like you said, marketing. Like that's just like me saying, "Oh, I want to fight," but I'm not a boxer. I haven't, whatever. Where Joker, he does do that, but that's like me saying, "I want to fight Mike Tyson in his heyday,"
Right.
but I'm
Yeah,
not going to get a fight with Mike Tyson because to the outside public,
It's
I'm a
nothing
nobody.
exciting
Yeah, I'm a
about
nobody.
that. Yeah. The ticket sales ain't gonna
But he
work
really
for
not. He has a name.
no.
So-
but I'm saying he's not
But
McGregor. though.
but McGregor didn't have a name before. I mean, he might have had something, but a lot of people said they didn't hear about him until he came out and now
Right.
want to fight Mayweather.
Well, maybe this opens the door for other kickboxing guys to be able to cross over into
Right.
and vice versa. Now, if I was Mayweather, I wouldn't get in the damn ring with somebody like that. Now I know he's not going to be allowed to kick, but what if he just accidentally slipped and forgot and left and lost his damn mind?
Mayweather has a lawsuit where if he does any UFC moves,
Okay,
he could sue his pants off.
Really?
Yeah, because
and what's the purse on this fight?
it's gonna be like $300 million.
Each?
I mean, they have to split between. Well, Mayweather's going to probably get 60%, and Conor McGregor probably get 40%.
And I'll walk away with 40% of $300 million.
Hell yeah!
They say it's like
You beat the shit out of
365 in the thing. But the thing is first of all, without Conor McGregor being able to do that kicking and stuff, Mayweather's going to wear him out because no UFC person can't get in with a boxer.
Yeah.
You just said he was
And
a
that's
boxer.
what-
You said he was an Irish boxer.
No, I'm
though.
saying he was an Irish boxing champion.
Kickboxing.
No, he was gloves, no kicking. He was an Irish boxing champion.
So he has
So
the
then he has-
background.
He has boxing, but he switched out of that. It was kind of more like a Golden Gloves, like how back more in New York, like they have the Golden Gloves
Right,
and
right.
like youth boxing and stuff like that.
So he wasn't on the professional level.
No, it was
Okay.
he was whatever the Irish boxing championship thing is. I'm not sure if it was professional,
Okay.
or if it was amateur. But he does have some boxing
Experience.
He said he was an underground fighter, not a real boxer.
Right, so I said I don't know what the Irish boxing championship thing is. It could have been just some barroom brawling,
Right. Right,
but
right.
but nobody wants to see me, or the honest truth is Joker box Mayweather.
What
It's
Joker,
not going to make no money.
Joker needs better marketing.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about the money.
But and he's not saying that he doesn't need marketing. The point is that if somebody can come from doing this to fight Mayweather, then other guys like him should get the opportunity. And he has boxing matches.
All right, I got it. This is going to propel Joker to another level.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to put a boxing match together between Joker and Beyonce. See, that was a slow curveball. Y'all were like...
Yeah, I was like, wait for to see who's going to play the fight.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm thinking is, it's just like any other rule in our world.
Mm-hmm.
The rules don't apply.
He'll probably like that.
The rules don't apply when money come in to the
I'll
thing.
jump in that fight and beat both their asses. and then leave with Jay-Z. How about that?
There is no rules when you got money. And that's just the reality of our world.
Though,
but it's just the way of our world.
We know it's not, but it should be.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of things should be, but it's just not.
It really bothers me that he has a
rules.
passion for this and he wants to do it, and he's not given the same opportunities that other guys of his level are getting.
Who's representing him?
Well, I don't know who his he has some people representing him, but it's like he said, "Okay, I'm for it. You better watch it." Because who you don't want to box is me. Because I'm a street boxer.
He's going to get the beat down.
He's going to get the beat down.
Nah, she's a street fighter.
See,
I'm a street fighter.
I was trying to help you.
I'll knock the chocolate off his ass.
That Hadoken.
I was joking, but I was trying to help you, bro. But it looks like you better sidestep that idea.
They can be boxing. When they get through boxing, they be looking for me and Jay.
Ain't going to be no rumble in the jungle.
Ain't going to be no rumble in the jungle. Don't get mad now.
Yeah, I mean, just like Kimbo Slice. You just take him for, rest in peace, Kimbo. But
who was he? I never heard of him.
You never heard of Kimbo Slice?
Kimbo Slice was the dude that used to do the street fights. If you YouTube him right now, he had a manager and he would get on YouTube and just fight any person who said they want to come fight him. No gloves, no nothing. Would meet up in backyards and just little shacks and throw down. Then to where he got into boxing and got into UFC and did things like that. But it's all about money. Like they said, marketing. Joker needs to find the right person who can market him.
Yeah. The sizzle in this fight is this guy McGregor crossing over into boxing without kicking and all of that. Mm-hmm. And his ability to, like he did out, when they announced it and he was out there talking a lot of smack against the champ. That's what sells tickets. That's what sells pay-per-view. It's that kind of buffoonery and excitement at marketing and promotion that gets people excited. So now, maybe Joker could provide that type of excitement. But maybe it's just not his time. I don't know. And we'll see how this goes. Now, sometimes in my career in the radio business, I like to look at myself as a trailblazer in some of the things that I've done. And when I did it, nobody else had done it before. But it provided an opportunity for someone else coming behind me to come in and have that opportunity and take it to another level.
Right.
So maybe this might be the door opener for Joker and others to be able to put together a promotion like this to fight someone outside of what they're known as.
Right. And he's probably the best person to promote himself because we've done some videos, we've put stuff out there on all these fight websites and just got a lot of people responding. Mm-hmm. Like there are people who know the name Joker now, like, okay, we know he mad about this or he on here doing this or and he stands out. So he's a promoter of his own type. He knows how to promote. He's definitely like Team Honey's Closet. Like no matter where we go, we were somewhere at the pizza parlor the other night, and he was like, "Oh, we got a celebrity right here from radio, got the #1 radio station in LA," and people were like, "Can I take a picture with him?" I'm like, "Oh, don't do this to me. Like I don't know how to act. Like what I'm saying." It was just like, but that's what he does. He's really good. So he's probably his best friend when it comes to that promoting himself. So
well, that's good.
I'm gonna do whatever I can to help him because he has a passion for it and he's good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's good. So
is that his boxing name, Joker?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to look him up. I hadn't done my little, research on the Joker. I'm I might get my cousin come out there and knock him out.
And he might piss me off, but I'm gonna have his back though. Ain't nobody gonna just knock my baby out. Though.
All right. Okay.
Only one knocking him out is me.
Okay. I heard that.
I'm the one. I'm that one at the the mothers that be when somebody hit their kids.
Right.
I'm gonna be that wife with the patent leather pocketbook. Get off of him. No, but yeah, pick him up. He's he's good. He's really, really good. So
Okay, good.
yeah. So,
Good.
anyways, 2 hours has went by really quick.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing. I didn't even get to go too deep into my New Jersey trip, but I'll just say that I had a blast, and I really did not want to get on that plane and come back. I was hoping they said the plane, like the alternator went out or something.
The alternator.
Something happened on the plane. I couldn't go. Or I almost missed my flight. I was hoping they told me I couldn't board. Something would have happened, but anyways, it's good to be back in the closet with you guys, and tune in next week. We got some more amazing things coming up. Stop biting your fingers. Any last words, guys?
Man, treat people like you want to be treated.
Stay up.
And as I always say, you stand for anything. If stand up for something, or you'll fall for anything.
That's right.
Until next week, God bless.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Yeah. Oh, what's the trending topic? Who got the ears to the gossip? Which radio station is the hottest? And if it's sweet like honey, then I got it. If you don't tune in, then you're wrong. Honey Closet know what's really going on. So tell me something good, tell me something good. You better turn up the volume in every hood. Which clubs really poppin'? Who clothesline rockin'? Which show should I be watching? Redbone pretty, let the world know. And if it's sweet like honey, that's my girl's show. Biggie Beats, turn the volume up. Chuck B, turn the volume up. J-Dub, turn the volume up. DJ, turn the volume up. Honey Closet. Honey's Closet. Honey's Closet. Honey's Closet. Honey, 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 honey's clout. Honey, 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 honey's clout. No one else to listen to, check her elegance. Sick of all them weak shows, here's the medicine. Kept their ears to the streets, true veterans. This is Marge's favorite damn show. I tried telling them it's about to go up. Stairways, my girl Honey on the motherfucking airways. It's about to go up. Stairways, my girl Honey on the motherfucking airways. Turn up, East Coast, turn up.